The time is 4:38 p.m., July 23rd, 2025. I want the evil GRU to know that they are correct in their assessment, along with Putin's GRU, that I am not calling my relatives. That is so finished and over that if I'm right in my guidance, there's no reason to anymore. There's no reason to. So look, I'd rather find out through another channel than calling and finding out. How horrible would that be for me, you fucking scum of the earth, white nationalists out of Europe and Russia? With your rebellion of whites saying, look at us, here we are, here's what we do, we're martial arts, we're famous, we're on TV, we smoke a lot of crystal meth. Look at us, here we are, there's nothing at all covert here. And by the way, we're taking over the world. How are you doing that, little white nationals? Are you sure you are? Really? Where are you again? Oh yeah, let me read this article. What do you look like, and what kind of training and skills are you bringing to the table? Oh, thank you for telling me everything. All right, your victory is just, it's destined, man. Your white nationalist victory must be written in the stars with the comets. Ooh, ah, oh. I am not trying to find out the status of alive or deceased. Let me say that correctly. Alive or deceased by making a phone call in here by myself. Evil military and Putin's GRU. You'll never get that pleasure. I'll just wait. You can go ahead and keep me from that information if you think it's worth your time. As I say here alone. Now, for the public, I don't want to address white nationalists anymore out of Europe. For the public, my guidance is to call pretty little Brian, and I know when, and to take some other tactical maneuvers before that, before I call him. Because pretty little Brian, bloodthirsty bastard with his hospital crew that he's having a hard time locating, and his mad woman judge condescending me and waiting for me to be arrested as soon as I walked out of her courtroom. Good luck to you. I'll be contacting Brian, and I'll be waiting for any other people to contact me about the status of my relatives. How tragic. How sad. So I want the public to know that I was looking on the Instacart cart. I can't talk about this compound if they go running to their garage, opening the door manically, literally 15 times over and over. Every single time I touch certain apps and certain carts. It's like there's nothing to hide here. Here we have weapons, and we're insane, and someone gave them to us, and this is what an insane person does with it. Nothing else, folks, is happening here but the insane. I went through Instacart and I'm looking for like super cheap clothes to wear in order to try to keep surviving government persecution. And I am to say this and put this in the title to the lovely people here of this city. I pose it with a question. Do you think I did not know I was using an Aldi bag, an Aldi recyclable grocery bag as a purse? Did you think I did not know that I was wearing chemical soaked rags in the summer heat of August on the east southern region of the United States, in the humidity and heat that nobody wants to walk hours and hours without any water, and heavy winter snow boots. Did you think I did not know what I was forced to wear because of poverty that I cannot escape? Did you think I did not notice all of you, your gay white men that would get really loud and move like 10 feet away, like as if this was high school and I'm some sort of biohazard practical joke to be laughed at, mocked at, and publicly dehumanized and humiliated, because that's what your gay men did once again in Washington, D.C. to Heidi Granger yesterday. The gay men can't control themselves here. Did you think I did not notice your Japanese women doing the same thing, moving far away from me, like I'm some sort of vagrant with biohazard disease, looking me up and down? Did you think that did not impact me psychologically and emotionally? Did you think that I did not look in the mirror after leaving that woman's courtroom, that kangaroo murderous courtroom? Did you think I was proud to see what I saw back in the mirror? Do you really think I would willingly ever go in public like that? Do you think in Washington, D.C. and the United States of America that I am seriously a laughingstock and you have the rights to poison me as extreme as you have? And that you have the right to just laugh about it? Remove all my possessions as I fight for my life every day in this house, and then drag me to court over that very house that you on a daily basis make sure you try to end my life in. The insane is what you saw on that videotape. The insane. I just looked again for any kind of clothes to look like a normal person. And I can't believe this is still going on. I'm still destitute. I'm still waiting to contact a man who tried to murder me on video in a courtroom with criminal hospital staff. And while I'm doing it, I don't know if my own relatives are alive or dead because of the people they are involved with. Do you think, any of you in this city, that I find this funny while you are laughing? So I look at purses and I look at t-shirts and I can't believe how poor I am. And I can't believe that they still think in this country that this is what I'm supposed to do. Just grab any clothes I can afford and keep pretending with them. Pretending that my mother is more likely dead right now than alive. And pretending that, that's okay. And pretend what about that court? That I wasn't poisoned? That you weren't a whole bunch of liars, con artists? Engaged with hospitals and premeditated murder? Wait for this liar Brian to go back on video again? I don't think so, Brian. I don't know if you'll have that chance. You're playing with fire. That's why I prayed for you. I stopped praying for you. I stopped praying for my mom. I had to. It was in God's hands. For the public, you make your own choices with your lives. I have another Instacart Kohl's cheap clothes of Kohl's. And when I go through Kohl's, all I see is the site where they use it, the pimps use it for human trafficking. They use it for selling minors and underage girls. Go look at the women's clothing section and tell me what you think. It's pretty fucking nauseating, like physically, literally. And it's pretty creepy. To me, that's a site to grab some clothes to send your girls on a job. That's what Kohl's is doing. Pimps are clicking away there. Get her some shoes, get her a dress, send her to a motel. I put money down on that. And there I am, wondering if my mother is still alive or dead. And the last thing I'll ever do is call. There's legal reasons for that. The first one I'm calling after that court date is that pretty little lawyer. That pretty little lawyer that can't stop making attempts on my life. We will be talking soon, Brian. That's who I'm calling, not my mom, Brian. Why don't you call her? And so I gathered my cart. I can't believe it. It's still up to me to buy that purse, to buy that t-shirt, to go back out there and what? Walk around with the insane? I'm just going to take it day by day. I have a plan for that lawyer. I have a plan for this city. I will not let these people put me on the Skid Row sidewalks. Do you think I like looking like that in public? Gay men of DC, you were the worst yesterday. Did you think I liked that? You're wrong.